I said this up, goddamn. You know I ain't scared of shit.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And it's
there we go. Oh, couldn't get that. Come on,
man. Back.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen.
Oh, he caught that.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force.
Come on, that was me, baby.
Hang on, it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, here's Hunt.
Come on, Mosley. The other way. Don't take him to the shit.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They run with Hunt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
I only lead on one.
Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm terrible.
2nd down. Allen. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got his man.
Oh, come on. I was on that.
It's going to be another first down as the
fuck out of
tackle made
here.
at the Jets 35.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
He's checking crack.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He's going to fire one deep.
Oh, catch the ball.
That'll wind up incomplete.
Weak ass throwing on, man.
Now it's 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Crack these nuts.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And
we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too.
I wish.
Completion, just string them together, could get into field goal.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
This nigga, he like 4-1.
To throw is King. First down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. King. It's caught. Beckham. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Oh, there.
King now. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I can't go for it, can I?
Now King throwing on 4th down. He'll fire a desperation throw for the...
Got him.
Got him, man. It's
Got him. Ah, that bum-ass Odell.
Odell Beckham as time expires in the first half. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be because
he don't hit somebody I drafted. He got his arm ain't strong.
But you can't interfere with the receiver because remember it's a spot foul and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone. And you don't want to give up that play and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
I know. That nigga's slow as shit, man.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's a second and 7.
Oh, pass interference.
Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now a fake on the give. Here's a pass option. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Watch twitch.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Hunt. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike's my boy. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Cover 4.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, I'm fucking. He put him down with him.
Complete. 27 yards there.
Oh, we don't throw the Smith-Schuster.
They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because you're passing.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, it's Allen. Uncorks one for Davis.
Oh, my God. You see that shit?
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the catch made by
No catch. No catch.
Be taken down
Oh, my God.
Past the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up the 1st down. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey!
Allen now on 1st down. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
Oh, my God. Look at that bullshit. They blocked the fuck out of
There he
that.
goes right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 12 on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter.
They fucked me on my interception. God, they threw it right to me.
On for the extra
You
point.
ain't got
Jake
DJ
Elliott.
Metcalf, nigga.
And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Did you score it on it?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh.
He's got Herndon, his tight end.
Well, that was dangerous.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Walton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen able to slither by. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. This is caught at the
He caught that. That should have been in though. That should have been interception.
53 yards.
I jumped too early.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking
Damn,
at his
I
play
jumped too
sheet trying to
early.
figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Damn, man, that should have been interception. I jumped too late. Jumped too
So
early.
it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000.
Damn, that was an interception, man. I fucking mistimed that motherfucker.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. 3 buns.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he takes it in.
Fuck, I mistimed that interception. That was fucking Juju Houston.
Kareem Hunt with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
OG got him.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Man, lucky OG ain't see his ass.
As he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds.
Oh, no, we dropped those. Thank God.
If they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. King throwing again. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's King. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Back to throw. Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Alert, alert, alert. Yo. Check 20.
Allen to throw. Complete to Hilton.
That's bullshit, man. They catching this bullshit.
Before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
How this nigga beat me, man. Bullshit-ass catches, man.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game.
You missed it, motherfucker.
And it's off the left, up upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Hey, hold on, fam.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the safety creep.
To throw again. King. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. 2 straight incompletions. Now the pressure's really on. Last thing you want here to start overtime, a 3 and out.
And I know that a few years ago when they changed the rules about overtime, it may have changed a little bit about how you go about things. But bottom line is, when you have the football, you never want to give it up. You want to make sure you get points on the board at a minimum and put pressure on the other team. This is a huge 3rd down call coming up.
To throw is King. To throw on 3rd down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he is going to score. It's a pick